demonstrated the Patient Web Kiosk for MacPractice up to the patient completing and submitting a form. In this last video, we'll take a look back at MacPractice to see that the patient's submitted data automatically updates the EMR form in MacPractice. Here we are after the patient submitted their form. Your form was successfully submitted, you have no remaining forms, and please click Log Out to complete the process. On the admin dashboard, there are no existing patient forms awaiting completion, so it simply says that. There are no outstanding patient kiosk forms. Back in MacPractice, when we take a look at that patient's form, we now see that all of the entries that the patient made via the Patient Web Kiosk have of course updated in MacPractice as well. Now this is not a data synchronization or anything like that. It's the same database just being accessed from the Patient Web Kiosk versus, for example, the MacPractice application itself. You'll also notice that this Web Kiosk Locked checkbox is now checked. It is this checkbox, which is automatically checked when a patient submits a form, that then subsequently prevents the patient from being able to access that form any longer via the Patient Web Kiosk. However, if, for example, the patient were to call you and say that they wanted to revise their form entries, the MacPractice user could go into this form, uncheck that box and save the record, and now that form will be available in the admin dashboard and back in the patient's dashboard. The patient can then enter that form, make any necessary updates, and resubmit that form. Back in MacPractice, once we refresh our view of that form, we'll see those updates, and of course the web kiosk is now checked to be locked again. When a patient comes in for a follow-up encounter, the MacPractice user can click the plus button. In this case, we don't have the patient selected, so we'll need to search for her. And based on a setting within MacPractice EMR settings, we're being asked if we would like to bring forward a copy of all the previously entered information, and we do. And the only thing that we'll need to do at this point is uncheck the web kiosk locked and save that record. What we've done is essentially make a copy of that previous form, and now the patient who may be filling out this form as a follow-up will only have to make the necessary changes to that form, not fill out a blank form from scratch all over again. So it's a big time saver, and I'm sure it will be appreciated by your patients and save time for your staff as well. Thank you for watching these demonstration videos.